Well, I want to talk a little bit about the food now, Lindsay. What Ecuadorian foods do you wish more people knew about?
So there were two things that were my favorite. So I no longer eat fish, but then I was a pescatarian, which was not easy in Ecuador. It's pretty meat centric country. But
Hmm.
there were a few things I found that I just adored and I haven't encountered here. So one of them is an humita, which it's basically like sweet corn, like corn that's been ground down. And then there's cheese in it and garlic and some other stuff. And then they steam it in a corn husk. And it sounds simple, but nothing is better. Like they bring it to you, it's hot, and then they serve it. There's this little sauce that is on every table in Ecuador called ají, and it's made from chilies. It's super spicy, but you put a little bit of that on it, and I could eat 10 of those. But then they have
Oh,
kind of a sweeter version that I also enjoyed sometimes called a quimbolito. So it's similar, but it has raisins in it. It's a lot sweeter. It's also steamed in a corn husk. And then my favorite thing that I could never pass up, there were always women randomly on the side of the road with like a cauldron. They don't call it corn, they call it choclo. And their corn is very different. It's got these massive kernels that are chewy. They don't pop in your mouth like corn here. They're chewy and they serve it with this very, very salty cheese. So you take like a bite of the corn and a bite of the cheese, and I
cool.
could never not stop for one of these women
Yum.
and eat those. I would say those are my favorite. But if you like meat, it is a very meat heavy. It's funny because a lot of people assumed that sometimes potatoes, but rice with every meal. Every meal.
I would say that's very similar to Bolivia. There were so many like little cheesy bread formations from similar things, like you said, with the cheese and the corn flattened out kind of in a little tortilla sandwich to cheese bread. Then you had like a cheese pie. Then you had meat. And, the local markets, though, with the fruit and then the local stands, like you said, with the little snacks. That's so fun. I think that's such a fun part of South America as a whole. I've never had these specific snacks in Ecuador, but man, in Bolivia, I loved the side snacks. So it's
Oh,
really
yeah.
neat.
Yeah. Fruit in Ecuador. Like I had never tried some of these things here because they didn't look right here.
Yeah.
And the number of types of bananas in Ecuador, like they export bananas, but only really the ones that Americans associate with banana. Like I have some hanging right there that say Ecuador. But they have, I want to say, dozens and dozens of types of bananas that you can eat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
So
didn't even know that was a thing. Different bananas.
different
Yeah.
types of bananas. And then, like I said, fruits that I never, like chirimoya, I had never tried that. And someone was selling on the side of the road. I ate like 4 of them. And then I was with some people. They're like, okay, you're going to have GI upset. You need to
Yeah, it's
stop.
a lot of fiber. Awesome. That's great. Oh, how cool. Yeah. That's just one of the most fun things about culture is trying the different foods.
Hey, it's your travel brat Nat. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to the podcast on your preferred listening platform. We also love reviews, so feel free to leave us a Google review or a review wherever you listen.